my name is Dave Williams and I'm the publisher of runningrugby.com.
And what does that involve on a day-to-day basis?
Well, Running Rugby is an information resource for people in the business of rugby. We say for decision makers, but that could be any scale of decision. But anybody who treats their involvement in rugby in a business-like way in the UK and Ireland can get something of value from our website.
And how did that begin? How did you go about starting the website?
Well, I guess it's all about a community, a business sector, the business of rugby. We started with a magazine back in the late 90s, and it has developed into an online resource. It's much more easy to communicate via email and website and through social media than it is to post out a magazine every month. So we think we're doing well, and it's developing well.
Okay, what sort of organisational objectives do you face?
Objectives? I guess growth. Obviously we don't have a huge potential market, in that we're quite niche dealing with the subject matter that we have. There's probably, we think there's about 8,000 people fully employed in rugby in the UK and Ireland, and we have 5,000 or 6,000 of them as subscribers to our website at the moment. There's probably another 12, maybe even 15,000 are working part-time in league and union. So I guess the greatest objective is to reach out to those people, to get them to engage with Running Rugby and provide them with the information and the news and the interviews and the material that they need to do a better job.
Okay, what sort of opportunities do you look to take advantage of?
We don't charge subscription to Running Rugby. It's free to anybody in the business. So what our greatest challenge is to try to find sponsors or commercial partners who will find the value in communicating to our subscriber group, our email group. So really what we're looking for is partners who will help to support what we do.
And what are the threats that you face as a website?
Threats, I guess it's about competition, and if there is anybody in competition. And I guess our greatest threats is missing out on stories or not covering areas that we should do, or missing the mark somehow for our readers. So we need to keep our finger on the pulse, if you like, to make sure that we're supplying people what they want. Hopefully our readers, because it's an easy, it's a dialogue rather than a monologue, hopefully our readers will tell us what they're after, tell us if we're not doing something right, equally say thanks when we're doing something well. So I hope that's a community in that sense.
And finally, what sort of trends have you noticed over the years of running the website?
Certainly noticed growth and more people reading and appreciating what we do, more people cooperating with what we do. I guess the greatest trend is that there are more people dealing with rugby as a business rather than it just being a hobby or a pastime. Yet there are still plenty of grassroots clubs that don't realise that they can learn the lessons from the elite, and just because Saracens do something in a certain way doesn't mean that can be scaled down to a grassroots level, and that a grassroots club can take pretty much the lessons, case studies, best practice examples from the top of the game. But I think sometimes it's quite difficult to get that through to people, although there is a greater and greater uptake of that.